Hang on.
I don't get to be in here then.
Dang it. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Thanks for being here, man. I just started like 40 seconds ago, so you were quick on the draw. Trying to get everything set up on the laptop. Mike, how's it going? Favorite red dot brand? I think the only, uh, I don't know. I got that Trijicon RMR on the Glock, but as far as rifle, I think Sig makes some decent optics. They're not like super expensive or anything, but I think they're pretty good. All right, let's get you guys back over here. Let's see. How's it going, everybody? Figured I'd start another stream, hang out with everybody, answer some questions, all that kind of good stuff. So, if you got any questions, just throw it in the chat, and I'd be happy to try to answer it. Drink some water real quick. All right. What's your favorite gun? Eric, favorite gun's that SVT 40 right there. It's my favorite. Micah Bell or General Shepard? I feel like General Shepard was the worst betrayal, if you ask me. I mean, Micah was bad too, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Shepard. How's it going, everybody joining in? I just started the second stream of the day. Figured I'd come hang out with everybody. Who beat Arthur Morgan? Please remind me. I haven't finished the game, Micah. I know how it ends, but yeah. Let's see, Bongo. Yeah, they're all fake, man. I don't have an MG42. I'll probably get one at some point, way later on in life. We'll see. Let's see. I found a website with a bunch of Chinese knockoffs that actually look pretty decent. They have ACOGs, EOTechs, aim point, replicas, and more. Okay. Jacob, I'll have to check that out. Definitely interested. Let's see. Do you have a K98? I don't. Jacob, yeah, I'm kind of, I wouldn't be opposed to it, to checking it out too. Micah, I've shot the 240 Bravo. I haven't shot the MG3. So I guess I'd have to go with with the 240 Bravo. Let's see. Eric, yeah, they're all pretty much, most of them are surplus. There's some new stuff I've got too, but I'd say by and large it's all surplus. We got a lot of police in here. We got Paul is police. Shadow, hi, I'm police. How's it going, guys? I appreciate you guys. Dan, no, sorry, I can't do any of that, man. What's the gun laws like there in Asia? Is there any way to get anything like that, like legally, or I don't know. Paul's not. Let's see. But yeah, Dan, sorry, no. Can't do any of that kind of stuff. 50 AE or 50 GI? I've never messed around with 50 GI, but I've messed around with 50 AE, and I like it. It's not too bad. The Desert Eagle doesn't recoil that bad. I shoot it one-handed, and it's not too bad, to be honest. How's it going, Hank? Thanks for being here again. I appreciate you. I remember you in one of the past streams. In my country, guns are illegal, at least for civilians, I think. Let's see. Stoopy Doopy. I remember you were asking, sorry, you just asked, is there a gun I know like a lot about, I guess? I feel like I know a decent amount about this shotgun right here. Finally, a stream that makes sense to me. Heck yeah, Mark. I'm glad you're here. I stream multiple times a day, normally. Let's see. Do you have a 7mm Mauser? I've got a Mauser, but I don't think it's 7mm. I think it was converted to 308. Let's see. Yeah, the AK and the sniper is better. Antoine, thanks for being here. Task Force 141's here. Nice, man. You got the M16. Yeah, so it's the Colt SP1. It's not full auto, but I own a Remington 1100. Nice, man. Nice. Let's see. Do you have a 300 blackout? I don't, Landon. At some point I might. Show us that Springfield trapdoor. I can't pick any of these up, guys. Most of you guys who've been in here, like, Stay Dangerous. How's it going, man? Most people that have been doing this, or who've been in here, no, you can't. YouTube won't let you pick any of these up on the stream. So we can't have a stick in the UK if it has a sharp bit at the end. Man, Handy, I'm sorry, dude. Let's see. My birthday is tomorrow. I'll be 249. Heck yeah. The United States of America is here, dude. That's awesome. Is that a PP Bison? Yeah, kind of. It's a PSA Stuyson. Yeah, Dexter Boy, I'll give you an up close of it soon. I do have a high point unknown. It's a C9. So not really the Yeet cannon, just a C9. I got you. I'll post a link. Okay, perfect, man. And let's see. No, man, it's not legal. My buddy is in Special Forces. He's a colonel. Even he couldn't buy an Armalite. I mean, there are portions controlled by rebels, so... Oh, okay. So I guess in that instance, maybe... But, like, yeah, that's crazy. Dang, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. Muskets. I've got a few muskets. What's the one closest to you on the ground? That's the PSA Stuyson. It's a 9mm. 9mm. It's like an AK, but it uses that helical drum mag. It holds like 50 or so in the drum. Or the helical mag, I guess. What's the one? Oh, sorry, I just answered that. What's your favorite Gouda cheese brand? I don't know. Sargento? I don't know. I can't think of any. Do you have World War II guns? Yeah, Landon, I've got a lot. Got a lot of World War II stuff. Your guns are sick. Thanks, man. Thanks, Clark. Adriano, how's it going? Wild West, glad to have you here, man. Is that a Dragunov? So it's a Romanian PSL. It's just the Romanian version. I don't have a 7mm Mauser. Melee weapons, not really. Thanks TM1369. I appreciate you. Yeah, Stay Dangerous. That's why I got it. It reminded me of I can't remember what it was called on Call of Duty, but that's what made me get it. Not gonna lie. I love guns. We have like 4 big safes. Oh, nice, Landon. I probably need a few safes just to get all these put away. Let's see. I don't really have any melee weapons. Did you check out the new Smith & Wesson Steel Frame Spec V HD? No, let me look it up. Smith & Wesson Steel Frame Spec V HD. Hang on. Google Smith and Wesson. Hang on. Let me scroll back. Steel Frame Spec V HD. No, okay, that looks really cool. Is that like some sort of competition kind of gun, or sort of looks like off the top of my head. I don't know. It looks really cool though. It's got the compensator and all that. It's like an M&P. Very, very fancy looking. All right, let's see. I'm probably behind on. Okay. Big Pups, how's it going? I do need a dagger. I think those are probably pretty cool. HKG3, so it's a HK91. It's a HK SR9T. Let's see. I'm working, but I had to stop by and ask when me and my boys make a good Wild West venture. Do you mind promoting it on your show? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, sorry, I got you, dude. Might have to invest in one. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Do you like the SVT or the PSL better? SVT. The SVT 40 is probably one of my favorites. Can you read before I go? Yeah, you're good, sir. I will definitely. I'd be happy to help. Do you got an AK-12? No, not yet. Yeah, Jacob, go clock back in. I haven't gotten into 3D printing, but I want to. Let's see. If you had to guess, how much do you think you've spent on guns throughout your life? Eric, that's a good question. I really need to. I need to kind of tally it up. PKM. I'd love to have a PKM. I don't. I don't have one though. Let's see, guys. Thanks for answering the question. Yeah. What kind of gun is that with a knife on the barrel? You've got the Colt SP1, that AR-15 looking like one, and the other one is the Type 38, that World War II bolt action. Let's see, conflict monitor. What do you mean, man? You got to relax. Well, do you have an SKS? Will, I do. I've got got 2 Chinese and 1 Yugo. Can you import guns from other countries? I think you can, but I think it's probably a lot of red tape probably that you have to go through. I don't think people do it just like, I know some companies do it, but I don't know. That I'd have to look into it. Let's see. Do you have a Desert Eagle? I do, unknown. Yeah. Thanks, TM. I appreciate you. Best caliber for hunting in your choice. I haven't done a ton of hunting. I've shot like squirrels and rabbits. But I don't know. I'd probably take like a Mosin or something hunting, or I don't know, maybe like I don't know. I've got too many to choose from, honestly. Let's see. Do you like the C96 AA gun? Mike, I'm like an anti-aircraft? I know the C96 like broom handle, but let me look this up. C96 AA gun. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. An anti-aircraft with literally 10 C96s? What? I've never seen that before, Micah. That is quite literally the craziest thing I've ever seen. I feel like loading that would be kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this before, but there's an anti-aircraft gun, which is just the C96 broom handle pistol. It's got 10 of them. That's really, really crazy. Micah, that was a good find. Thanks. I don't have a ADAR. That would be cool though, or ADAR. What is the rifle with the scope on the floor chamber? Oh, the rifle with the scope on the floor. It's a HK SR9T, so it's chambered in 7.62 by 51. Unknown, yeah. I'm a little sick, but it's nothing too crazy. Just like a flu or something. But let's see, guys. How many days do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse before you got brutally? Stoopy Doobie, I don't know. I feel like it's inevitable, but I just try to like stock up on a ton of ammo and go for it. Let's see. Not what should be standard after taking a 54. Oh, yeah, I agree. You have a beautiful gun on the right next to your Mini 14. Thank you. Where's your BAR? I need to get one. I'd love to have one. I mean, it's a bizarre. Most of it is just counterfeit guns. Oh, okay. Nice, man. I don't have a 10 gauge, but maybe someday. Maybe someday I will. But let's see. Everybody that's joining the stream, I appreciate you all. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. And yeah, I just figured I'd hop on here and talk to you guys. Whatever questions you have, just throw it in the comments. What's your favorite gun made before 1940? Probably that Springfield trapdoor rifle right there. 1893 was when that one was specifically made, and I really like it. Okay, Stubby, it's night for you. Well, hopefully wherever you guys are at, day or night, hopefully it's been a good one for you guys, or it's going good. Figure we just hang out and talk about whatever. It doesn't have to be gun related. It can be whatever you guys want to talk about. Favorite movies, favorite food, anything like that. So let's see. I prefer SKS or AK-74. I need to get another AK. I like both, but probably the AK, I would say. Let's see. Revenge Ripper, how's it going? Biggest gun, probably, like biggest caliber is probably going to be that Springfield trapdoor. It's in 4570. What's your favorite gun in your collection? Absolute favorite, probably the SVT 40 right there. I do like The Goonies, Micah. The Goonies is a great movie. It's been a while since I watched it, but yeah. Magnum PI 1980s. I never watched Magnum PI, but I feel like I should. Tanker Garand or M1A if you had to choose. I think I'd take a Tanker Garand. I think they're super cool. Favorite caliber or gun? That's going to be the SVT 40 right there. Um, let's see. Is that an SKS in the back? Yeah, we got an SKS right there. Are RPGs legal there? Small mortars? No, Dan, I don't think so. There's probably some loopholes and like specific, I don't know, like licenses maybe you could have, but I don't think so. Probably not really. You probably have to be like some sort of like manufacturer for that kind of stuff, I would think. I don't have any anti-material rifles. That would be cool though. That's kind of what I was thinking. TM 1369, like maybe the right paperwork. Probably, I don't know, but not. I don't. So, have you watched Over the Top? I haven't watched it. I'm guessing that's a World War I movie, Hank. Um, if so, I would definitely watch it. I love watching that kind of stuff. How's your fourth week been so far? Eric, yeah, pretty good. Just been streaming and all that kind of stuff. Wouldn't be worth the price. I kind of think so too. 762 by 39 or 300 blackout. So I've never. Oh, it's arm wrestling. What? I was completely wrong, Hank. I thought over the top, like going over the top of like a trench or something. I would say 762 by 39 because I've never messed around with 300 blackout. I've heard good things about it though. Would you rather have a 50 or a musket? Probably a 50. Um, yeah, so that JJ, that's going to be the Gewehr 43. Let's see, Quincy. I don't think I would sell any of these, and I've never read the Dune novels. I watched the first Dune, like the old one, and it was very strange. I haven't watched the new ones, but do you have a Lancaster repeater? I don't have one of those. Maybe someday. Do you know the FM bar or BAR? I don't. I know the BAR, but Christian, you're crazy, man. I'm not saying that. Do you have an HK rifle? Yeah, I've got a HK SR9T right there. Let's see. Would you rather have a tactical bean holder or a tactical sig holder? I don't smoke, so I'd have to go with the bean holder. Are these the only guns you have? First time here. Full metal. I've got some stuff over there. I've got some stuff in the closet, stuff like that. Uh, let's see. Favorite soda brand? Probably. I don't know. Root beer, maybe. I don't know. So like maybe like I can't remember. Red Dawn or Warhorse? Red Dawn for sure. Um, the old one, not the new one. The new one's okay, but the old one I think is better. Bolt action or lever? So I've never really used either for hunting. I haven't really hunted anything besides like a squirrel and a rabbit. But yeah, eventually I'll get there. Let's see, same all over beer. Yeah, root beer's great. Maybe like cream soda too. I love that stuff. Let's see, dude, that's nuts. Thanks, Zach. Tactical chicken nugget holder or a night vision optic? I'll take the night vision optic. STG 44 M16. I'd take an STG 44, like an original one, if I could. Thanks for subscribing, Full Metal. I appreciate you. Beautiful green screen. Thanks, Pimp. I think I can do a green screen. I think I can go like that. But yeah. Let me turn that back off. There we go. Uh, let's see. Can you explain like what's legal or not? I saw a YouTube video with a guy with a tank on YouTube. Dan, so I would say let's see. My body count is nothing. I didn't I have not killed anyone. But okay, Dan, so as far as like weapon laws in the US, it varies kind of from state to state. Some states it's roughly the same, some it's not. It's way different. Uh let's see. Tech Ted, it's all good, man. Thanks for being here. Um anyway, so like in most states you can get rifles, handguns, shotguns, stuff like that. Sometimes it differs, like the different attachments or configurations may be different in like California versus Missouri, where I'm at. It just depends. Now, you can get machine guns, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a lot, and there's a lot of stipulations. They have to be made prior to 1986, I believe. So all those, there's a limited number of those. You can get new stuff, but you have to be some sort of, I think it's an FFL, but I think you also have to like a class 3 or something. There's a lot of paperwork stuff you have to do, and you have to like meet certain requirements. Like I don't think you can just get an FFL and just get machine guns. I think you have to SOT. Thank you. I think there's other stuff there. I haven't really looked into it because I'm not that. Eventually, maybe, but right now it's not really pertinent. So now you can get a tank and stuff. As far as I know, let's see, a fully transferable MP5 is about 60K right now. Yes. Yeah. So Dan, what I was saying, the ones prior to 1986 are considered transferable machine guns, and an MP5 that's transferable, like Jacob said, is about 60,000. So it just depends. But anyway, you can have a tank here, but I think it's probably, I would guess it has to be decommissioned. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. Some places, I'm sure, have tanks that can shoot. I think Drive Tanks has them. So I'm sure there's some sort of paperwork and legal process stuff you can go through to legally have it. But by and large, I mean, the amount of money it probably costs to have a tank, and more importantly, to maintain that tank, is probably a lot than most people are ever gonna be willing to spend on it, I guess. I don't know. I've seen Uzis for 64K a few years back. Okay. Johnny, yeah, so that's the Colt SP1. I can take you guys off of this and let you guys see it. The tank was a Sherman. The main gun was working in Colorado. That might have been Drive Tanks. I don't know where they're at. I thought they were like in Las Vegas, but let me look. I mean, I can Google it really quick. Google, can I buy a tank? Let's see. Yeah, tanks are legal to own. There are no federal restrictions to owning a tank with a demilitarized main gun. So anyone, it seems like you can buy that tank if it has a demilled weapon. Let's see. But apparently there's paperwork you got to do. They're not street legal normally. Owning a tank can be expensive. M1A2 Abrams is like 8.1 million, but I don't know if you can buy an Abrams. I feel like you can't. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Anyway, I think also it depends. Some tanks will be road legal, I would guess, if they're like probably below a certain weight or size. At the end of the day, it just depends. But let's see where Drive Tanks is. Drive Tanks. Okay, it's in Texas. So I was definitely wrong. I think Las Vegas has that place you can go to like shoot machine guns and stuff. Hey, how's it going, Chase? Yes, you can buy a tank, but you need to change the rubberized tires instead of tracks. Oh, you need to change two. That makes sense. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. What do you think is overrated gun brand? Okay, I might I might get like some flack for this, but I feel like Gucci Glocks are overrated, and I feel like, I don't know, like 2011s or like those like super expensive Glocks or 1911s. If that's your cup of tea, go for it, man. But that's not my cup of tea, I guess. Can you please show my name? I don't know how to show your name. What if you put a Burnett? A Burnett? I'm not really sure. How much did the M16 cost, and is that a Vietnam era one? Reggie, so yes, it is like from Vietnam era, but it's a civilian version. It's a Colt SP1. So let's see. Yes, Gucci Glocks, especially Terran tactical stuff. Yeah. I just don't think I would spend money on it. Oh, you're good. You're good, Chase. I just feel like I'd put my money on something else other than that. We want to see the SVT. You got it. I'll take you guys off and let you see. Do you like Kubota or John Deere? My granddad had like a John Deere lawnmower, but I've never messed around with any Kubotas. Let's see. Tobias, I don't know, man. I don't know. What are some of the differences between civilian version guns and military? All right, Mike, that's a good question. I would say, sorry guys, I'm sick. First off, but I figured you like John Deere from the profile picture, Hank. Difference between military and civilian guns. Typically, okay, so like I've got an M17 over here. I'll show you. It's the new handgun that the Army uses. It's an actual M17 from the Army that the Army sent back. Thanks, Hank. I appreciate you. That's no different than the handguns that they carry in the Army because it was Army issued or Army issued. Now, when it comes to like the M4s and stuff like that, they're going to be a little bit different because they either have burst or they have full auto. So let's see. The only difference at like let's look at this Colt SP1 for Joseph. Thanks, man. Thank you for the $2 donation. I really appreciate you. I just hearted it. Really, I appreciate you, man. You're helping the channel keep going, and because yeah, I really appreciate you, man. But real quick, I think Dan, you asked me this question, or maybe someone else did. Special third pin, exactly, Jacob. Just to make it short and sweet, having full auto or burst. This is essentially the same as M16. It just doesn't have full auto or burst. I think they had burst. I can't remember. They might have full auto. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see. Dragonov. So I saw it in the bathroom. Joseph, yeah. So that's the Romanian PSL. Austin, thanks. Yeah, it's a cool Gewehr 43, but I need to get it fixed. Let's see. Peter, I think is your name. Peter. I'm buying a 1942 SVT 40. I heard the firing pins can jam and prematurely detonate the next round. I've not had that issue at all. I've never even heard of that. But that's kind of scary. But yeah, no issues. I haven't had any issues with that. The only issues I've had was my gas system. I had to like change the settings a little bit based on the ammo, but that's not really an issue. Shadow Systems War Poet Elite because we were required to carry Glock 1917. I couldn't be a basic. Oh, okay. No, I get that, Felix. I like War Poet. I think he's a good guy, good channel. I don't know him personally, but from what I've seen of his videos, I think he's a good guy. Okay, guys, I am falling back on the chat. Let me go all the way down. And yes, it's Peter. Okay, cool. I've tried learning the like Cyrillic alphabet, but I can't speak like Russian or Ukrainian or anything like that. Joe, yeah, if stuff goes crazy, come on over. Here in 2 weeks, I'm supposed to be receiving my benefits after over 24 years of service. Joseph, congratulations. That's awesome. Congrats on retiring and all that. That's super cool. I just extended yesterday for 2 years in the Guard. I did 9 years active in the Army, and now I'm in the Guard doing that kind of thing. So I need to get this mustache back in regulation, but I will soon. I've got training coming up. So let's see. Pierogi, your shorts are sick. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Is your G43 stock post-production looks good? Austin, I feel like stuff was done to it probably. Still going strong. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, Joseph. Thanks for your service. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. Trying to think. I think stuff has been done to it, but I need to install like the shooter's kit into that G43, and I'm having issues with it. The action like won't come back. It's like completely stuck. So I don't know. Favorite gun out of all of them. M16 is my favorite, and the Mauser is my favorite gun, and the M1 Grand. Okay, yeah. My favorite's probably gonna be the SVT 40. I just really like it. But yeah, I like the HK 91. Yeah, Mark, definitely. So this is essentially an HK 91 with PSQ1 parts. Sorry, tired, I guess. So yeah, it's HK SR9T. It's an HK 91 with PSG1 parts. It came from HK like that to kind of skirt the assault weapons ban, but I think it ended up getting banned. So I don't have any belt feds. I've shot a few, but I don't have any. Let's see. I don't have a Tech 9. It would be cool though. How's the National Guard been thinking about joining from Iowa? It's not bad. It's not bad. And even if it is bad, I mean, you only got to do it like a weekend out of the month. So It's not that bad. You get healthcare for pretty cheap, and you get educational benefits, stuff like that, and you get to meet a lot of people who do different things, obviously, in their civilian careers. So you can kind of network with people, I guess. Okay, Iowa, nice. I'm over here in Missouri, so have you tried the Meta 6 or any auto revolver? No, I haven't. Very interesting. I've got a Zastava M70. I'll show it in a second. I'll pull you guys off of this in just a minute. Newest gun, probably the newest purchase would be that PSA Stizen right there. Anyone in Blue Springs, Missouri? I got a sister-in-law that needs a carry pistol, but I'd like for her to establish some relationship, friendships in the shop. That'll help her pick. Let's see. Oh, not gonna lie, I'm not too far from Blue Springs. I would say tell her to go to. I don't think Blue Springs is too far from Lee Summit. I'd say tell her to go over to Frontier Justice and Lee Summit. I went over there a couple times to go to the indoor shooting range. I think they have some decent people there who could point her in the right direction. So tell her to go Frontier Justice and Lee Summit. I don't know of any other gun shops right around there, but that's what I would say. Um, I think they've got a few other locations too, but I've been to the Lee Summit one a couple times, and it seems pretty good. Um, let's see. I can't pick up any of these. Otherwise, I wish I could, but I can't. Try to tell me, is there SVD weapon? So it's a Romanian PSL right there. Opinion on Dracos. So I don't really know. I've never messed around with them. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I still think they're cool, and I might get one at some point, to be honest. I used to have an uncle who carried multiple 22 Heritage revolvers, like 5 or 6 of them. We called him Blackbeard. I was gonna say that. That sounds like Blackbeard. That's hilarious. I love the Heritage Rough Riders. They're great. I'm right next door in Illinois and Central Illinois. Nice, Joseph. Nice. I typically will drive kind of probably. I think I probably drive through there, going to heading back to my family in North Carolina. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry, can't talk. 18 Glock 18C. I'd love to have one, but definitely not. I don't think I'll be able to get one for a long time unless I do some like get some FFL like SOT kind of stuff. Any muskets? I've got a 1861. It's a Colt 1861 rifled musket. It's in a gun sock, but yeah. All right, you want to not Brett wants to see the SVT up close. I'll show you guys all these up close. And yeah. All right, hang on. Let's see. My buddy Maddie Smalls told me to tune into your channel. Thanks, TA. I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate him for steering you this way. All right. Hang on. Okay. So we got the M1 carbine. One sec. I'm going to move this microphone so I can just put it on my shirt and I can actually talk. Okay. So first off, we got this Inland M1 carbine or carbine. I don't know. Chinese SKS, World War I Lee Enfield, Remington rolling block. Let's see. Yeah, all of the bayonets are original that I have on them. Winchester 1873 clone, 1944 Mosin, Type 38 Arasaka. Got the Colt SP1 right here with the M7 bayonet, the World War II M1 carbine. Oh my gosh, no, M1 Garand. Sorry, my brain's not working, guys. M1 carb. Oh my gosh, M1 Garand, M1 carbine. Yeah, I promise. I know I'm definitely an expert here. Okay, we've got the Romanian PSL, Gavera 43, Springfield trapdoor rifle. That's the SVT 40 right there. So 1941. Let's see. I really opened my YouTube shorts. Oh my gosh. Chicken Taco, thanks for being here. Current active duty in Washington State. No ARs for me. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm guessing you're probably like JBLM or something. Hopefully you like it. I've got a couple of friends over there. But I didn't know you couldn't have ARs. That's crazy. Again, Imperial Mosin. Yeah, that is a Trink shotgun. It's a Vietnam era Winchester Model 1200. Got a few other things in the closet over there. Got some more stuff over here. It's kind of a mess, but got the Zastava M70 right there. This is a Stevens break action single, or I guess single shot, 12 gauge. Heritage Settler in 22. We've got KSA Crickets, the pink one, the purple one, the blue one. Daniel Defense DD M4 V7 Pro. Why'd you choose the M70 over M92? Honestly, man, I watched a TFB TV video years ago, and I was just like, okay. Summer Heat Paintball. I promise it's not fake. That's the rarest gun in my collection. Let's see. Steyr M95. It's like a Saiga 12, but it is a SDS import, so it's a Chinese clone. We've got the Federal Riot gun right here. That's a 37 millimeter launcher, so it's got tear gas. I guess it can shoot tear gas, rubber baton rounds, flares, smoke, stuff like that. I got the Keltec Sub 9, so that's the predecessor to the Sub 2000. I didn't know they existed, but I found it and I picked it up. Spanish model 1916 Mauser. We've got the Gewehr 88 right here, World War One. Then we got some other stuff. Yeah, Keltec. I actually like it. It runs pretty well, not going to lie. We got this Japanese Max Lock right here. That's the oldest thing I own. It's like 1700, something like that. Japanese samurai actually used these, or I guess the samurai class. All right, over here we've got HK SR9T. How much would you pay for an SVT40 now? Okay, so I got mine for about $1,600 a couple years ago. Now I feel like they go for probably $2,000, $2,500, something like that. Okay, so we've got the B&T GHM9, Type 95 World War II Japanese sword. Hey, oh, yeah, no worries. I don't know if you saw, I did reply to you, oh. I'm not too far from Blue Springs, so tell her to go to, it's Frontier Justice in Lee Summit, Missouri. So it's a shop. It shouldn't be too far from her. I've been there a couple times. Frontier Justice. That's where I went. I went to the range a couple times there. They seem like they have a knowledgeable staff. I would just send her there. I don't know of any other ones near Blue Springs. But I'm trying to think what else is around that Frontier Justice. There's a whole bunch of like shopping stuff she can do, or like restaurants she can go to. So if you want to go over there. But let's see, the Bison clone is a 9mm. Frontier Justice in Lee Summit, Missouri. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. That's right. I'd send her over there. It's probably 20, 30 minutes away from her. But yeah. Okay, target time defense. Okay, listen, Jacob, I don't really like Frontier Justice. Every time I went over there, they were pretty snooty, but I don't know what to tell her to go to. So if you think target time defense is better, Jacob lives over here too. Okay, target time is in Blue Springs. Scratch what I said. Let's see what Jacob said. Target time. It's in Blue Springs, so she won't have to go far. And to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of Frontier Justice. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the best. Yeah, okay, Jacob, I feel the same. When I went there, it just felt like, you know how you go to like a gun store and like the people at the counter just act like they know everything, even though like I don't know, they just say the craziest stuff, and you know it's wrong, but you're just like, okay, like this guy's on a high horse. I have a friend named Jacob who's in Missouri. Nice. But yeah, let's do target time. For your, I think you said sister-in-law. I'm in Washington, so I have no idea what's in Blue Springs. No worries. Rarest gun you have, I'm about to get a Mauser C96. That's awesome. I want to get a C96, but rarest one I have is that shotgun right there. NA, I just like to collect old stuff, I guess. How much was that AK? I think I got it for about, are you talking about that one? If so, I got that one for about $1,200, I think, a couple years ago. Were you able to get a decent price for the older model guns? Yeah, compared to the prices now, yeah, I'm pretty much, like made money on all these, I think. I mean, I guess I haven't because I haven't sold them, but anyway. Yeah, so the trench gun is a Winchester Model 1200. You got any German guns? Let's look. I know the Gewehr 43 definitely. Gewehr 43 right there. I've got a Gewehr 88. So that's a World War One. Am I an AR? Hey, Robbie, thanks, man. I do have an M1. It's right there. Me like that. Thanks, Robbie. I appreciate you. Uh, thank you all. Honestly, you guys have really been helping the channel grow, and I'm gonna put all of this into the any donations I get. I'm gonna throw into the Colt Python fund. So I think the next purchase will be a Colt Python, and unless you guys think I should get something else, but yeah, Jesse, thanks for being here. Robbie, seriously, thank you, man. I appreciate you. It's a inland M1 carbine. I don't know how you guys say it, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. My real name is actually Wyatt, but my profile picture is Hank Willie. Oh yeah, I love Hank Williams. Great music. Let's see. Any French guns? I've got a World War One Berthier. But yeah, I think that's it. I want to get a Maverick 88. I thought I think they're pretty good. Okay, Mark, looks like you just got a Python. You like it? Nice, man. I'm debating on if I should get a 6-inch or an 8-inch. I don't know. I want to feel like Rick from The Walking Dead. And also, I think they're really cool revolvers. Short barrel 12 gauge. I used to have what's it called? Used to have a Mossberg Shockwave, but I traded it away. I kind of wish I didn't now. I don't have a Henry Homesteader. I'm trying to think. Is the Homesteader like that? Is it a 22 lever gun? I'll have to look in a minute, but I got the Heretic Settler. I really like it. But I'm sure the Henry Homesteader is probably great too. The AK is the Zastava M70. What is the gun to the right of the PSL? That's going to be a Gewehr 43, World War II, German. Not the World War II M16. Yeah, so that's like a Vietnam era Colt SP1. Let's see. Hang on. My kids are supposed to be taking a nap, and they're just going crazy right now. Hang on. Let's see. Do you have a Type 4? I don't have a Type 4. What brand is AR-15? I've got, it's like a Colt SP1. And then I've got a Daniel Defense DD M4 V7 Pro. Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to go see what my child wants. Hang on. I'm going to put you guys on the pistols real quick. All right, give me 1 second. Too slick, you're crazy. Hang on, I'll be right back. It'll take me like 1 minute. Okay, never mind. My wife took care of it. I'm not crazy, bro. Yeah, I got a couple of what's it called? SOS. Yeah, my streams have actually been kind of picking up a little bit. But thanks for being here, SOS. You've been here like since the beginning. Luger is what you mean. Yeah, so we got they look like artillery Lugers, but I don't think it's original. I think some people threw some parts on it. But yes, I need to get some wall mounts. I definitely do. I just don't know if I have enough wall space in this room, to be honest. Let's see. Well, yeah, you can't even comment now. Yeah, I can't comment now. It's like, it's getting ridiculous, honestly. Because like I used to be able to, I wanted to respond to every person's comment on the videos, and I did for a long time. I was able to respond to everybody, but at this point, it's just gotten too much. You guys have been blowing up the comments, so it's kind of impossible now. But so I do this so I can talk to you guys, and even now it's getting hard. The chat starts going crazy, and so I can't keep up. I've got a Type 38. Let's see. Jesus sees you, shine light. See, thanks for being here, Wimby. I appreciate you, man. And right back at you. Respect for trying though. Yeah, thanks. What a mustache. Thanks. I gotta trim it to be honest. Um, let's see. You're the American man. I guess yeah. I guess I am. I think I saw a Savage single shot. Yeah, I think it might be Stevens or it might be Savage. I'll look in a second. Yeah, I gotta pick and choose comments. Yeah, at this point it sucks. But I guess I do. Not Brett. I was in the army, active. Now I'm in the National Guard. But do you have a scar? I don't. I've almost gotten a scar a few times, but like right before I got it, I just decided, well, maybe I should use that money for like something else, like that's old, I guess. Because I don't typically make any money on like new stuff that I buy. It's like the old stuff typically will go up in value. Let's see. Not Brett. What branch would you recommend someone join? I don't think you can go wrong with any of the branches, to be honest. I think it just depends on what you're looking for. Uh, the Marines are a different breed for sure. I got a lot of respect for them. I got respect for all the branches, so it doesn't matter what you like, whatever you personally want to do. Your stepson just joined the National Guard. Nice, man. Nice. Hopefully he likes it. Um, I like it. It's with anything. There's good things and bad things, but yeah, chair force. Nice, nice. Let's see. Do you have a shotgun lever? I don't. In Turkey, you can only buy guns. Ah, man, I'm sorry. The Marines are strictly the boy. Man, you're crazy. Um, let's see. I have what's best? Jesus, what do you mean? Do you have an FN, FAL, or FNC? No. So, El Burka, I almost bought an FNC. I was like 7,000 on Gunbroker, and so I decided, well, I could get that, or I could take that money and get what I ended up getting with that money was a M1 Garand, the M1 carbine over in this corner. I got this Winchester 1873 clone. I got a few other things too that I can't remember. I think I got the Desert Eagle and a few other things for that price. No G3 from HK in the collection. So I've got a HK SR9T right there. Desk Pop when? Desk Pop when? I don't know. I don't know. My wife would not like that. 1873 shoot 54R. It shoots a 45 Colt. Let's see. We can't buy guns above 22, and we need years of procedures. Man, Jesse, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. PP Bison, yeah, it's a PSA Stizen. You ever tape a few together to up the power level? I should. That sounds funny. All right, let me scroll back down because I'm getting behind on the chat. What do you think about the 2A? Would you let Judge and Cop take your guns? I wouldn't want to. If I don't think if I've done anything wrong, I wouldn't want to, but I don't know. What's the oldest gun I have? Keegan, that's going to be a Japanese Matchlock, which is right there on the floor. That musket. It's what some samurais used. Guns and Drums, Mr. Beast. You're not the first person that said that. I don't think I really look like Mr. Beast, but anyway, out of all of them, how many don't work? Okay, out of all of them, how many don't work? Let's look. That's a good question. Okay, so these work. The only thing that I haven't shot this one. I think it needs to get fixed. I think it would shoot that Remington rolling block. Let's see. Gewehr 43 doesn't work. It's got to get fixed. I was not deployed to LA. I think that's just California National Guard. I'm out here in Missouri, so let's see. Most of this other stuff works. I'd say just a few don't work, but pretty much everything else works. I've got that PA-63. It's like a Hungarian handgun. It doesn't work. I can't get it to work. So, show us your license. What's that tan one with the scope? That's the Remington. Remington. That's the Romanian PSL. What's the rarest World War One firearm you own? Danny, probably the Ross rifle, or I've got a World War One Colt 1911. Maybe that. Let's see, Mr. Beast, but he's a gun enthusiast. Yeah. What's the rarest World War One firearm you own? Okay, sorry, I just answered that. You have a tax stamp on the SBR. Yeah. So since it's got the brace, it's. I think that's the craziest thing. But I do have a tax stamp for that thingy, that suppressor. Only in Texas it's raining and the sun is out. Yeah, it's weird when that happens, Ernest. No, do you have one of those machine pistols from World War One? No, that would be cool. Yo, boss, your guns are crazy. Thanks, man. What's your favorite? It's going to be that SVT 40 right there. How many guns? I need to count them, to be honest. I like your collection. Thanks, Morris. I really appreciate you. Do you clean guns? I need to clean them. Let's see. I envy you, but I only have 9 guns. Hey, it doesn't matter how many you have. I started out with pretty much nothing a couple of years ago. And at the end of the day, they're just things, I guess. It's kind of annoying. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but like, I don't know. It's a lot. Like moving and stuff like that, it's a pain. Let's see. I need a cleaner. I mean, hey, I'll clean your stuff. But yeah, you only really need one gun. I think that's yeah, definitely. Do you have old one with no serial number? I've got a Luger that has no serial numbers or any markings at all. Very weird. But I'd say probably some of my other old stuff doesn't have serials. That Japanese Matchlock definitely doesn't have a serial. Um, yeah, Nero. I'm curious what's going to happen with all that suppressor stuff. We'll see. Bro, I can't spell. It's okay. I have a issue. Mike died last June, 2024. What do you mean, Hellbilly J? Um, let's see. Do you have any cap and balls? Not really. I've got a couple like percussion caps, uh, stuff, and yeah, I think they're all percussion cap. Let's see. Do you look at all that lovely wood? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Um, now you notice me. I do notice you. You said, bro. I'm not sure. I probably missed something. The chat's just going crazy. Do you like or do you have a P90? I don't have a P90. I'd love to have one though. Fix it, Felix. I feel like I remember you. What's your thoughts? Honestly, I just don't get political on the channel. I'm not really a big fan of politicians or anything like that. On either side, I guess. Um, at the end of the day, I don't think we should like essentially worship them. I guess. He gets all guns because he can. Yeah, Jacob. Thanks, man. Um, do you have a Mosin? I do have a few Mosins. Con preparing to World War? Hopefully not. These are probably not the ones you'd want to take into like a modern war. I guess all these young guys get over all this amount. Yeah, yeah. I like the old stuff. Um, I've got some new stuff too, but I really like the old stuff. I'm going on 80 guns now. Nice, man. Are they all like old stuff or like what do you got? Do you have gun from Asia? I do. I've got Japanese Matchlock right here. I've also got a Japanese Nambu. Okay, you got a lot of and guns and gunsmithing tools. Nice or books. Okay. We've got a Japanese Type 14 Nambu right there. It's a pretty cool one. Very unique. I want the Arasakas so bad. Yeah, they're cool. I like the Arasakas. Let's see. All right, let's get you guys turned back around. Okay, British SA-80. I've heard the SA-80. Isn't that like Is that the bullpup or is that like the L something? Hang on. British SA-80. It is SA-80. Okay, yeah, it is the bullpup service rifle. I've heard like bad things about them, that they were like the worst, but I still think they look cool, and I would definitely take one. Let's see. What are the most unique guns you have? I think that's what you're saying. I would say the most unique is probably I don't know. Probably I don't know. Maybe that Japanese Matchlock. I don't have anything else like that. Country Life, they're all real, but they're pretty much toys. Let's be honest. Um, I don't. I mean, I go out to the range and just like it's hard because whenever I make videos, I've got to use the tripod and I have to like look through the camera in order to actually like make the video. So it's hard for me to actually aim. I mean, sometimes I can aim pretty good, like with a handgun. It's not too hard, but with rifles and stuff like that, essentially, I'm just trying to make sure it hits the backstop and not go over. Like I don't want to like just be shooting into the air essentially. Are you more of an AK guy or an M4 guy? I've got a lot of experience with the M4, but I like AKs too. How's the PSL? Is it the same thing? Like, so it's not like the SVD. I know it's different mechanically. It looks similar, but it's very different uh, as far as the internal mechanisms. Out of all the weapons, which one has been the best personal story or history to it? I don't know. That's a good question. Like, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me think. Um, I mean, like the one that's like I guess near and dear to my heart, I guess would be like my first Mosin. That's what my dad gave me when I was like 13 or 14 for my birthday, or maybe it's Christmas, something like that. And I would take it to my grandparents' house, and I'd go back in this field, and I would shoot, and my granddad would spot for me, um, and kind of like help me, kind of teach me like rifle marksmanship. That's probably my favorite. It's not like the one that's worth the most, but sentimentally, it's worth the most to me. Let's see. I'm a sub because I like guns as much as the next guy. Do you have an M9? Oh man, Samuel. First off, thanks for subbing. I love the M9. I carried it for a while, but I need to get one. Like a Beretta 92. I think aesthetically, there's not a better handgun out there. It's just so beautiful. Carmen, you better watch it. You better chill out. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You better be good. Be good. Let's see. What's the nearest item? I don't know. Mosins are junk. I used to. Yeah, yeah. Sadly, those days are gone. I wish I was around for that, but $30 Mosins are now $400 Mosins or $300 Mosins if you can get a good deal. Carmen, I'm gonna put you in timeout. You better listen. If I see it again, I'm gonna do it. Did you watch demo? Yeah. All right. Aor, you're on thin ice too. You better be careful. Um, all right, Carmen, that's it. I gotta put you in timeout. Don't make me do this, man. Um, hang on, I gotta do it on this. All right, Carmen, you're going in timeout. I'm gonna do it for 5 minutes. Next time, I'm putting you in timeout too, Dayor, or however you say it. 5 minutes. You better when you come back. You better be good. I was at a Kentucky long rifle so it's a Springfield trapdoor rifle. Rip Carmen. Uh, yeah, definitely. I don't like to do that, but get the RPG. I'd love to have an RPG. Trade you an SKS Mosin and Tokarev for the PSL. Man, I wish I could. I just feel like I would I'd regret it. Um, let's see. I mean, it's not a bad deal though. But do you have an M1? I do. I've got the M1 Garand and M1 Carbine. Which handguns do you have? I'll show you in a second. They're on the table in front of me. I remember those being 1,300. The PSL, yeah, I got it at a gun show in Hawaii, and I think I spent $900 on it a couple years ago, and that was a great deal. Just subscribe. Thanks, Victor. I appreciate you. I thought you said you were putting Kermit and Dora in timeout. Oh, yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, I didn't know. Carmen and they were something. What's your opinion on the Sig 550 AKA? I don't have one, but I think they look cool. Thanks, all types. I appreciate you, Steven. Thanks for subscribing. They say Glock is the best pistol. Is that true? No, Glock isn't. I would say it's a decent. It's a good option, but I think that's kind of like saying like Ford trucks are the best versus I don't know Ram or any of the other competitors. It's all like personal preference, I would say. Um, if someone kicked in your door right now, which gun are you grabbing, Mike? I'm gonna grab that Colt SP1. Bayonets are already fixed, and I'm just gonna charge them. Not really. I'd probably grab my Glock 19 or maybe that B&T GHM9 on the floor, something like that. Now they do always work. Yeah, I mean I haven't had any issues with my Glock, so that's what I carry. But I'm out for now. Subscribe, but I'll clock back in soon. Thanks, Hank. I appreciate you. Dude, Loco, you're wild, man. Wild, wild. I have 3 trapdoor rifles. One's a let's see, Cadre. I think Cadre model from West Point with the bayonet, and oh, dude, that's awesome. Very cool, very cool. Can I lie, dude? What? Um, you do whatever you want, Loco Sean. You're a wild dude. Shotgun is better for home intrusion. I do feel like probably that would kind of that'd be a good one, Edison. I'd grab that trench gun right there. I'll put a bayonet on that too. Dude, my brother could have bought the James Bond pistol for 300, but didn't have his license updated for the new. Ah, that sucks. What, like the Walther PPK maybe? Nice guns, thanks. Yeah, I do have ye old reliables. You're right, man. Reality. Let's. Oh, rifles, but reliables. That works too. Bro, you're still alive. Yeah, I just started another one, Panda. I've been on for about. Oh, it's been an hour already. What the heck? Uh, I didn't think I'd been on that long, but what's the gun with the huge barrel next to the black AK? Huge barrel. Oh, somebody's doing fireworks. Next to black AK, that's just a. I think it's a single shot. Well, no, you can't really see it. I don't know which one you're referring to be honest. How many guns do you have? I've got to count them. You have an amazing voice, by the way. Thanks, I appreciate that. Right now I'm sick, so my voice is a little deeper than it normally is, but yeah. Um, what's your favorite gun to shoot? Edison, I really love shooting that Springfield trapdoor rifle right there. Uh, PAX TV, I typically do. I haven't been to the range in a few days. I've been kind of saving my money on the ammo because I go through ammo a lot, and I don't really want to. I don't know, spend a ton of money. Spend a ton of money on ammo, but I need to restock soon. But I still got some stuff. I'll do it. Zero, yeah. Trapdoors guns are awesome. I love them so much. Is that a Car 98 and Mosin the Gaunt? Um, I'm guessing you're talking about these. That's a Mosin right there. That's a Type 38 Arasaka. Oh, I clocked in faster than I thought I would. Oh, yeah, no worries, man. I have approximately 375 long guns, 80 handguns. Hillbilly. That's crazy. That's awesome. You need to let me come over and I'll make some videos with them. Just kidding. But seriously, that's really cool. One day, hopefully. One day. Do you reload? I want to get into reloading, honestly. I feel like financially, I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, Jacob. I don't know if you're in the stream still, but I just got your email, and I'll reach back out to you after this. You're a hillbilly. I'm a redneck. I'm from North Carolina. I grew up in the South. Trying to get back there. I'll get back there at some point. But I've been at it 54 years. That makes sense. I'd love to see that. That's awesome. I'm sure you have a great collection. Let's see. How much was the dragon? I'm guessing you mean like the Dragonov looking one. It's the PSL. It's like $900. I'm lurking doing paperwork right now. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I'll reach out to you and we'll hit the range up at some point. I've got training coming up, so I won't be able to do anything for like 2 weeks. But Carmen, you're back and you're spamming again. Carmen, I thought you would have learned your lesson. Don't make me do it. I'm glad it's summer break. I'm going 5th grade. Nice, Hank. Yeah, good for you. You're going to the pool today. That's awesome. Enjoy the time while enjoy these days because you won't realize it now, but you'll look back on it and definitely miss it. But let's see. I'm not sure, but it seems like you like the Second Amendment. Yeah, maybe a little bit, Michael. Did someone say spam? I love spam. I do like spam. I do, DJ. Spam is actually really good. See, me and my 4 friends ran the only gun chat room on Yahoo for 16 years. Nice. That's awesome, Hillbilly. That's crazy. We had 5,000 plus in our room a day. That's insane. Hank, enjoy them years. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy them while you're young. Oh man, Bong is in here. You'll get old one day and realize you've wasted your life. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you got to enjoy it while you're young. Carmen, you better be careful. I'm going to put you in timeout. Don't make me do it. I'm about to make. Hang on. Give me a sec. Uh, no. What's his name is in my thing, but all right, Bong, you're a moderator now. I don't know what you need to do, but you're a moderator. You can put that on your resume probably. Let's see. Are those weapons real? They're all real. They are all real. I'm wasting my life now. Hey, same. It happens. Bro, these are banned in my country, or we pay 1,500. Dang, that sucks. Do you have a Leonfield? I do. It's right there. It's a World War One. Aloha. How's it going? Let's see. Nice guns. Thanks. You need a Tommy gun. I do, Mike. I do. Man, how'd you get the? How did you not get the real SVD? I just haven't really. I came across one. It was like 10K, but I just wasn't willing to spend that much. I sent a question. ASA or ASA or sorry, dang it. Let's see, dude. Okay, Mimosa. I feel like you're that one guy. You just change your name. Hank. Yeah, my email is on my channel. Like you click on my channel and it'll show like if you wanted to reach out. OCR, you can't even pick them up or go to the range. A long boy 10 millimeters so we can smell. Yes, definitely. Jacob, if you do any hunting, I want to get into it. Like I've never done deer hunting, but maybe someday. Carmen was timed out. Yeah, that's right. Bong is he's modding for me. He's probably at work right now. I knew emailing you would work. Yeah, no. I timed you out for like 5 minutes, so the time went out and you're good. Mimosa, please talk to me. I will absolutely take you deer hunting. We can go this year. Yeah, I'd love to. Honestly, Jacob. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what the best one to bring is, I guess. But I'm a hunter. Ran hounds 18 years back on. Okay, that's awesome, hillbilly. What did I do? No, you're good. You were just spamming. You're good. I just put you on timeout for 5 minutes, but you're good, man. It's okay. Let's see. I had a couple friends who would go like hunt hogs or whatever in Hawaii, because there's lots of hogs. Let's see. Reload everything and cast. Nice. I need to learn. I do need to learn. PL. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like, I feel like I could bring the. I don't know. Maybe that. I need to look into it a little bit. PSL. Yeah. The PSL would probably be a good one. I think. I think it's pretty like sighted in. A Barrett is the best for hunting. Absolutely. I'm back from yesterday. How's it going, Anthony? Nothing much. Everything's good. Loco, you're crazy, man. You're saying the most crazy, outlandish stuff. But I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. I get 400 gun emails a day. That's crazy. My email's not going off yet, but the more I stream, I think it's going to get crazy. Let's see. Cool. I don't know what you want me to respond. That's why, or that's where I can beat you. I did a lot of deer hunting, but you need. Okay, yeah, definitely. Danny, I hope to. I'm hoping I can go with Jacob and figure it out. Let's see. What do you think of the Navy? Not Brett. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Navy. I know the branches always kind of like joke about each other and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you're good. I'd say if you want to do the Navy, I think there's a lot of great opportunities in each branch, including the Navy. I don't know. I knew a few people in the Navy, but yeah. So at the end of the day, just look at what the biggest advice I could give you is like think about something and pick a job that you think you would want to do after you leave the military. Something that'll give you skills to market yourself. Let's see, because like I just left active duty and it's a very weird transitionary period right now where like I kind of wish I would have had a different job to where I could I don't know, have some sort of useful skills, I guess. I mean, I do have some skills, I guess, but what do you think about the Air Force? Yeah, I think there's good things in the Air Force too. At the end of the day, same same advice. Figure out what kind of stuff you want to do. Like if you think you'd want to be a police officer in the civilian sector, being an MP is not like that might be the way to go. Or like if you want to do IT stuff, maybe like electronic warfare, cyber warfare specialist, that kind of stuff. Um, Things like that. I don't know. Just think about it long term, like what your interests are, because it can give you some experience. Professional NPC, man. Thanks, Loco. Um, let's see. No degree needed. Heck yeah. My mom just bought a Beretta APX1. Nice. That's awesome. PAX TV, thanks. I appreciate you. I typically stream every day. A Gewehr 43 prices right now. Skylar, I got this one a couple of months ago, and it was about dude. So cool. What are you doing, man? Um, let's see. I got it a couple months ago, and it was about 2,000, but it needs some stuff. I need to do some stuff to it before I can get it running again. Uh, so cool. I got your email. I'll hang on. You better chill, man. I'll put you in timeout again. You're spamming. All right. All right. PPSH 41 prices. I honestly don't know. Um, let's see. All right. Sorry, buddy. I put you in timeout again. Okay. Not Brett. I don't think so. I think most of the branches now are very like aware of like very like they combat that pretty good, I would think. At least in the army we have like we have sharp sexual harassment and assault response prevention, equal opportunity, like stuff like that. So I each branch has that kind of stuff now. I'm sure. I was in the army. I'm a carpenter now. Just because you serve doesn't mean it's too late. Absolutely, absolutely, Danny. Joshua, how's it going, man? Thanks for being back. Pyrodex. Why is that? What is Pyrodex? That sounds familiar. Um, Pyrodex. Okay, powder, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I knew it sounded familiar, but is that real guns? Yeah, they're all real. What was your worst experience? Um, what was your worst experience in the army? Not really anything crazy. The worst thing about basic for me was I just didn't like the gas chamber thing, but it really wasn't even that bad. It was like a couple minutes, and really not bad. Worst experience though. I'm trying to think. Um, I don't know, just being cold sometimes, I guess, like being out. Let's see. Oh, how's it going, Hank? Thanks for emailing me, man. I appreciate you. Um, I'll respond to you after this, but I don't know, just like sometimes it sucks. I guess okay. One of the times it kind of sucked. Move to the left, like this, or do you want me more so in the frame or out of the frame? I don't know. Uh, we did some training in Hawaii, and um, I brought like we only had a couple days left on the training, and so I brought one uniform, and because I was like, well, it hasn't rained like at all during this whole thing, because we were in the field for like 2 weeks, and I just thought, well, it hasn't rained at all, so we're gonna finish out the last 3 or 4 days. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna use one uniform, and so I left a lot of my gear with. Uh, can't remember who I left it with, but anyway, once I did that, it immediately started downpouring. Jungle training. I never went to jungle, but it was like JPMRC. I don't know if you were out in Hawaii, but essentially, yeah, just like 2 weeks in the field doing that. And it poured, and I was completely soaked, and my uniform was soaked. And so that night, I like got in my tent, went to sleep, and then it got down to like probably 60 something. Um, and I was freezing, and my uniform was completely soaked. So putting that on the next day really sucked. But uh, one like one of my soldiers had another uniform that he packed that I should have also packed. So I put that on and I was good. But other than that, yeah, I'm not in the SWAT team. Hang on. Somebody sent me a message. I was in the army. Oh no, I saw that. Sorry. Um, sorry. One of you guys said you were 11 Bravo, but I'm not seeing it now. Oh well. You can message again, and I'll try to get to it. What's a long barrel with the wood stock all the way to the end of the barrel, second from the right? This Winchester Model 1200 trench gun, if that's what you mean. Let's see. My worst experience was a little kid. We needed to. Oh man. Ugh. Man. Danny, that's terrible. Yeah, I never had to experience anything like that. So I can't even imagine. I know you're a medic, and man, hopefully she made it. Do you know if she made it, Danny? But that's terrible. The only problem is you can't help buying new guns once you. Yeah, absolutely. Trench gun is great. I completely agree. You look like Rob Delaney from DP2. What's DP2? That sounds familiar. Hang on. What? I guess I kind of look like that guy. Maybe. What is DB2 or DP2? Hang on. I know I'm gonna probably know what this is, but oh, Deadpool. Yeah, I don't think I watched the new Deadpool. I watched the original one, but let's see. Dang, Danny, that's terrible. That it happens, but man, that sucks. I need to grand. These scalpers are killing me. Austin, I know the CMP is gonna make is making new ones, but I think the new ones are gonna be like 1900 or something. Check CMP. Yeah, definitely check the CMP. Not even gold. Sorry, Hillbilly. I probably missed your message. There's nothing on earth that goes up in price each year. Yeah, Hillbilly. That's kind of where I'm at. I've tried investing in a lot of different things. I tried the crypto stuff. I lost money on that. Um, and other stuff that I lost money on. But the guns have always like went up in value. The old stuff, not really the new stuff, but yeah, I completely agree. How do you like the Colt? Does it jam as much as the early? Yeah, it doesn't jam at all, honestly, Jacob. It's been really great. Let's see. Um, Hillbilly, completely agree. Keep buying guns. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that or if you're lucky, find one in person. I typically use Arms List. I don't know what you guys use, but I found some good stuff on armslist.com. It's kind of like it's a paid subscription now, but you can scroll it without paying, and you can just reach out to people. Typically, they'll leave their numbers so you can just answer. Judah, what was your question? I don't know what your question was. Uh, oh, hang on. What handgun should I get as my first gun? There's a few things, man. A few different options. I'd say I've got a Glock 19, but you could do like a Smith and Wesson Shield, Bodyguard. I don't know. There's other stuff that I'm blanking on right now. Smith and Wesson makes some good stuff. Glock obviously makes some good stuff. Maybe a Sig 365 or something. I don't know. Yeah, Austin, armsless is what I use. So I carry a 9mm. So I don't know. Can you? Oh yeah, Elizabeth. I don't know. I don't know. Do you like the Beretta M92? Yes, yes. I love the. I shot the M9 a lot. It's awesome. If you sell those things in Denmark under the table, oh man, that's crazy, Danny. Elizabeth, where are you located? Are you in the U.S.? Like, how old are you? I don't know. I don't know. As long as you don't have any like felonies and stuff like that, you should be able to. But I was 19 years old when I first married. Living in Montana and bought and sold and traded. Dude, yeah, Hillbilly, you can absolutely do it. That's kind of like I started like trading stuff for guns not too long ago, a couple of years ago, and that's pretty much what got me into it. The 19 was too chunky for me for the CCW. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, the 43 is not bad. The 26, yeah. Beretta Cheetah. I don't have one. I've got a friend that has one. He really likes it. The M9 is my Navy service pistol. We had it in the Army for a little bit before we moved over to the M17. I really liked it. I have probably 30, 44 mags. Man, it's crazy. Let's see. I'm a boy and I'm 0, but Elizabeth, I don't know. You're 9? You're 9. Yeah, you're probably going to have to wait. If your dad says no, probably not. But 9 more years, you'll be 18, and then you can probably get something. I just got my 100% back pay. Nice, nice, man. That's awesome. Um, I never did my physical, like disability stuff, only because I'm trying to do the pilot thing. Trying to get my pilot's license and all that. So I was worried if I claimed certain things, the FAA wouldn't let me get my pilot's license. So anyway, we'll see. Nice mustache. Thanks. I appreciate you. Uncle was the 15 Ruger. Okay. And then when Ruger started. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, Mr. Dre's, I remember you. You were asking because you kept asking something in one of the last streams, but I can't remember. But I definitely remember you. Yeah. Oh man, Danny, that's crazy. I just got an MC9 Prime, fun range gun, but you might go to. Oh, okay, yeah. My grandson flies planes. Nice, nice. What kind of planes does he fly? Like, is he? Does he just do it like for fun, or does he do it for a job? I got out of the military to try to do the airline pilot thing. So I'm going through flight training and all that stuff. It takes a while. My real name is Caden. Caden, don't put like all your information on the internet, man. I don't want people to try to like, I don't know, be weird. He's gonna be a flight instructor, and he's 25. Nice, nice. So he might be trying to do the airline pilot thing. Um, that's kind of what I'll. Eventually, I'm getting through the training, and then I'll be hopefully a flight instructor. But that's gonna be a little while. So I parachute. Does that count? Yeah, that counts. That's crazy. Lots of flight time. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a way to do it. If you can get to the airlines, there's a lot of. It can be very lucrative for sure. It's just hard. It's a very long process to get there. Maybe not a very long, just a couple years. But Deor Sekul, you're back. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't ban you, man. I just put you on a 10-minute timeout, just from spamming. Airlines on big airlines are in need. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's what. Because when I first transitioned, essentially everybody like they all needed pilots, and there was a huge like basically if you got through the training you would get hired. They started at 300,000. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot, so that's what made me think I'm going to try to do that. I mean, I like flying. I've only got like 90 hours, so I know how to land and all that kind of stuff. I'm very close to getting my private pilot, but it's taken forever. Never been in a plane. Let me know when you get that license. Yeah, Jacob, for sure. We could definitely go fly around. I fly all around, honestly. Missouri, and it's not too bad because like most of it's flat. So if the engine goes out, you got a ton of fields that you can land in. Let's see. So cool, you're good, man. You didn't do anything wrong. You just spammed a little bit. That's all. Mimosa, you're back. Nice. Yeah, you're good. It seems like you need air traffic controllers and maybe some maintenance. Yeah, air traffic controllers are definitely in need right now. I debated on doing that too, but that's just a lot. It's a lot. I know that's one of the most stressful jobs out there. Um, let's see. All right. Trying to think. Guys, I will probably end up hopping off soon, but we'll see. Some modifications required. Cornfield landing. Yeah, definitely. There's lots of fields out here. Corn and other stuff. Well, don't check your email, please. Yeah, you're good, man. I don't care what you sent. Hank will. Okay, nice. Yeah. ATC or National Heroes? Yeah, definitely. I can't imagine. Oh, you have your FAA Part 107. I got mine not too long ago, DJ. I don't know who you used. I used Pilot Institute to do the ground school stuff. Definitely cool. So I might take my drone out and like film while I shoot. Essentially, I can't do it anywhere I shoot at right now. So we can fly. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, Fort Leonard Wood. I got some friends over there too, so absolutely. Let's see. American and Alaskan Airlines used to go to the. Okay. Before they graduated flight school. Man, yeah, I'm sure. I feel like those days are past, but I wish. It'd be nice to fly to different gun shows around the state. Yeah, Jeff, for sure. Uh, Seiko. Um, Liverpool legend Diego Jota died today. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I went to Fort Sill for basic. Hank, I got your email. Don't worry. You're in Eastern Washington. I've got. Okay, no, maybe not. I know I've got some family out in Western Washington. Dude, how are you vetting have all this money? We all know this guns ain't cheap. Yeah, no, I got most of these while I was in, honestly, and I just traded lots of stuff that I didn't need. Um, let's see. Favorite World War II rifle is gonna be um, that SVT 40. Okay, so taking flying lessons that has cost a lot of money, and so now I'm just gonna use my GI Bill to pay for it. Danny, so I don't know if you're familiar with the GI Bill, since you're not in the U.S., but soldiers who serve, I forget how long, I forget the time requirement, but essentially, if you do one contract, active duty, you'll you'll get the GI Bill, and so you can go to school, go to a college for whatever. It has to be. There's certain stipulations on it, but you go to a college and they'll pay for all your tuition and all that. Um, so it just depends. So anyway, I'm gonna go to a flight school, college kind of thing because I've been doing it just like at a mom and pop shop, um, but I've it cost a lot. So happy almost fourth. Yeah. Do you feel so unsafe? Uthrig. Honestly, I just like old guns. That's it. I don't feel unsafe or anything. They can't ever pay me enough to live in Western Washington. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's weird over there. Like the Seattle area and all that. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. Favorite song? That's a good question. I don't know. There's too many good songs out there, dude. Hillbilly, thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. Jacob, see you later. Work calls. Have a good holiday, man. I'm gonna reach out to you and seriously, we'll do something. What if I super chat $1,000? Don't do that. That's too much. Um, Tacoma, yeah, Tacoma area. I've been over there a couple times, and I mean, like Mount Rainier is beautiful. I didn't go all the way up, but drove over there one time. That was super super nice. Not Brett. Thanks for subbing. Uh, let's see. You have a daughter over there. Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah, I don't know exactly where that is, but is that near like JBLM? Maybe I might be completely off. D Wade, I do have a um, suppressor. Super chat. Sorry, I just read Daniel Carter's message. It's a silencer coat Omega 9K. Maybe someday we can talk on the phone, my friend. Yeah, Hillbilly, for sure. I'd definitely be interested to hear about like all that. That's super interesting. Savannah, thank you. And let's see. Uh, Okay, guys, I think I'm probably gonna hop off. I've been on here for a little over an hour, but I probably don't know all the guns in Django Panda. It's a brace job 420. I'm 8 and I have a couple guns. Elizabeth, you better not send me any money. Don't spend your parents' money. Which military branch do you think is the most lenient? I don't know. I feel like they all probably hold their standards pretty well. I can only speak to the Army. I can tell you, I don't think it's the Marines. I feel like they're yeah, Joint Base McCord Lewis. Yeah, yeah. I got a few friends out there. Um, I haven't been to JBLM. I've driven past it a few times, um, but yeah. Let's see. I'm 10. I have a 22. Nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I'm gonna have to trim the mustache. Do it. Spend your parents' money. Don't spend your parents' money. Um, my kids have started like pushing buttons and stuff and accidentally buying things on like their little games and stuff that they play. I got a $300 pellet gun. That's cool. I have picks. Oh, in World War One. That's awesome, Hillbilly. Did you ever go out of your country or go out of the country? Yeah. So I went to Afghanistan for 10 months. I think it's the only time I really went out for that. So I stopped in Kuwait on the way. I stopped in a few different countries, but yeah, it was definitely an experience. They say it's an accident. Caden, I don't know what you mean. I'm one and I have a tank. That's awesome. Uh, let's see. I've a pistol and a shotgun and pellets. Nice, nice. Um, but let's see. All right, how's it going, Caden? I forgot. Caden from South Africa. What's your favorite boonie cap brand? I don't know. I have family in Missouri. Okay, nice, hillbilly. Yeah, I'm over near Kansas City. Not super close to Kansas City, but not too far, about an hour. Um, Hi, do you feel like you live in a free country? Yeah, pretty much. There's certain things that could probably be done better, but at the end of the day, yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm leaving my brothers in arms. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate you always being here. Air Force. Your kids said they accidentally pushed that button. Yeah, they're playing Roblox and actually bought some like Robux or whatever. I'm gonna get off and go swimming. Go swim. Go swim, Elizabeth. Hank, nice. Can you speak a little Spanish? I don't know any Spanish. Panda, I don't really like politics, so I try to stay pretty apolitical. Um, let's see. I'm related to Pitts and directly related to Jesse James. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy, hillbilly. I got some of my family is related to like the McCoys, like the McCoy family. I don't know if you guys know like the Hatfield McCoys, like that whole feud thing. Um, that's kind of crazy. Let's see input. Oh, okay, nice, nice hillbilly. Um, Model 12, nice. That's awesome. Hello, please. Music pad. Sorry, I probably missed all your stuff. I have a lit. Yeah, it sounds like it. Elizabeth, bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see. What unit was I with? I was in the 25th ID and in Hawaii, and okay, you knew a lady who was a McCoy. Nice. Um, and let's see. Oh, some Roblox games and some bad. Yeah, yes, definitely capable. And they don't know how to spend the Robux, so I know like they didn't do it on purpose. Mr. Dreas, sorry. I love books in the yeah, definitely. Flintlock. That's the. It's so it's not a flintlock. It's a Springfield trapdoor rifle, 4570. I'm in Germany. Nice, man. Nice. But okay, I'm actually gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go this time. I hope you guys all have a good day. Stay safe. Have a good 4th of July tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on in the morning. I'll be on probably similar time to today. Everyone be safe. Have a good one. I appreciate you all for stopping by, talking with me. Sorry, Panda. I got to do it. I got to go. And thanks for everyone who donated and liked and watched. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.